time. I spent probably most of my time over the last 25 years working with people around learning to, as the Bible said, let your yea be yea and let your nay be nay. If you can come to a very strong intuitive yes, the spirit-guided yes, and a spirit-guided no at times, then you keep a beautiful, miraculous, right-minded state of mind. But once you start to let some of those yeses kind of bend because you're afraid of saying no, or some of the no's because you're afraid of saying yes, that's where we get into all kinds of psychological anxiety and guilt.
Interesting. So you're saying that as long as we are firmly rooted in a spirit-driven yes or a spirit-driven no, we're not people-pleasing anymore. When we're listening to that one voice and we're acting based on that guidance that we're receiving, there's no need then to be concerned about everybody else. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That right-minded decisions made with our intuition, with spirit, keep us scot-free of anxiety and fear and doubt, and keep us in our strength. We feel very empowered, very much like we are the light of the world, shining and sharing and extending. And I would say, too, that as soon as you even make a prayer to the Spirit and you say, please help my yeses be a firm yes and my no's be a firm no, so I'm not wavering and waffling, then we're sent people in our lives that will give us an opportunity to practice this. You may have somebody who, kind of like the old thing of you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, that comes into your life where you have to say no, sometimes a series of no's. And the Spirit wants you to say no to that because it's, in one sense, it's not your strength and it's not helping them or you by trying to play into their defenses and their weaknesses. And so I think it's beautiful just to have that authentic prayer and say, help me be true and let my yeses be yes and my no's be no's, and then be ready for what comes, because usually we have a great opportunity to strengthen that prayer.